So I just got back home from being down in Asheville, North Carolina, helping all the folks down there running some rescue missions with a good friend of mine, Vincent. Him and his partner, Lyle, they have this R-44. Amazing guys. You guys are going to see Vincent's an awesome pilot, and we had the honor in coming with Medic Corps and help with rescue efforts. I just got home. I was pulling in my garage. It dawned on me of how many people aren't going to get to pull into their homes, tonight. Especially so many of the volunteers down there that we met, firefighters and EMS. One of the last places we were able to stop and drop off one of the Starlink satellite systems, the lady there was like, she had said, you guys are heroes. The reality is they're the heroes. These are volunteers, firefighters, firewomen, EMS. We had the honor to go and serve and help them and help the people of North Carolina and Tennessee. But we get to come home. We get to come home to our family, to our homes, to a hot shower, to refrigerators with food in them. They don't get to do that. They're the heroes. I met a older fire chief, Tom. You guys will meet him in the video. The only thing he could do is say how amazing the community was doing and how his guys were doing. And I interviewed him, and you could just tell he's everybody's favorite person. He's just a great guy. This 60-some-year-old veteran broke down in tears and told me that he's going through prostate cancer, stage 3. He was diagnosed not long ago, and he hadn't slept in 3 days. That's a hero. An RN that I met gave me lists of medications of what people needed, so we could get that flown in. That's a hero. So many of these people, once the social media cameras and everything else turn off, there's still going to be tons of needs. All these volunteers, they're putting everybody else first. We have to do something for them. So we're going to do something. I'm not sure what. I don't know what to do, but we're going to do something. We're going to make sure that they know that they're not alone. I felt like I had to share, the story, what was going on down there. And, there's a lot of loss. I mean, you guys have seen it all over the news. I personally think there's a lot more. The last day, Vincent and I were flying riverbeds to try to help the ground crews to locate people. So there's so much good in so many people with doing so many things down there. I met some great people that really love and care for their neighbors and people that went and flew these missions, and just great aviators and pilots and just compassionate people. A great Medic Corps crew. They're amazing. We'll share some of what they do. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being there with us, because I couldn't get to do this stuff. I couldn't get to support those heroes without you guys. So
once we get in the area, we're going to be hooking up with Medic Corps. Medic Corps is a nonprofit agency that was started by some friends of mine. Basically, they get first responders in on natural disasters, whether it's through aviation, airplanes, helicopters, ground transport, all kinds of stuff. But a lot of these people are cross-trained. They're pilots, plus they're trained in first aid. A lot are previous military. So we're really excited to be teaming up with them and flying, under their banner, really enabling us to really be effective and help, because they have ground operations not only established, but they've done this so many different times. So everything that we're going to be doing is totally under their purview, and it is just professional. They do a great job. So we can't, wait to get there and be instrumental in helping them through their processes. With everything going on here the last couple of days and everything I've been learning and experiencing, kind of aerial drops by helicopter are first, because you can land anywhere, that is safe to land, but almost anywhere you can land. It's kind of weird heading into here, like looking around, and everything looks nice. We're like going through neighborhoods, and
Normal.
you know, it's normal. And I don't know if any of you guys ever saw like a natural disaster. I've seen a few, and you just wonder what you're going to come upon. I mean, you see all the news reports, you see all the stuff, you know, that's happening. You see how many people are still not found and everything. So you just really start thinking about that, thinking of, you know, and wondering as you're coming up on it, you know, and knowing how many families are affected and stuff. So
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of unknown too.
Yeah.
Which is what's scary.
Yeah, for sure. So we're a couple miles out. You can see all the air traffic here. You know, right in here is Asheville, and over here is where we're going to be stationed at. But you know, so we're outside, maybe about 25 minutes, and you can already see out here in the water, out in this river, you can see all the sediment, and it's just muddy. It's just pure mud that is washed down, tons of trees and stuff. Not sure how high the water was here previously, but you're starting to see some signs of what happened up here.
Hickory Tower, airdrop 4 Tango Echo.
Airdrop 4 Tango Echo, okay.
Yeah, we're at Robinson R44. We're 10 miles out to the east. We're inbound for landing. We're going to shut down to communicate with the ground crew for a little bit. First time here.
Airdrop 4 Tango Alpha, roger, make your approach from the west at the west ramp. The white hangars over there report about a mile west. There's also another helicopter inbound.
All right, we'll report a mile west. We're coming from the east, and we'll look for the hangars for airdrop 4 Tango Echo.
Okay, you say you're coming from the east?
Affirmative. We're 9.5 out to the east.
You can plan on making your approach right down runway 24. Report 2 miles out.
All right, 24, report 2 miles out for airdrop 4 Tango Echo. Thank you, sir. All right, landing light coming on. All lights coming on. B's and T's in green field looks good. We'll let them know in a mile. Tower, airdrop 4 Tango Echo 2 out.
Airdrop 4 Tango Echo, roger. And you got passengers or provisions?
We're just shutting down for now. We don't have any passengers.
4 Tango Echo, roger. You can plan on coming all the way down 24 and then a right turn to the old runway, land there, be at your own risk.
All right, roger that. At the old runway, at our own risk. 4 Tango, thanks. All right, continue. Let's focus here. Continue to the old runway.
Traffic.
4 Tango Echo, traffic's a red helicopter coming up Alpha there, heading to your right.
We have them in sight. Just to confirm, we can cross the runway 4 Tango Echo.
Yes, sir, that's correct.
Thanks.
Roger. Heavy helicopter ready to. Airdrop 0 Delta Tango. 1 Echo Sierra.
As soon as we made it to Hickory Airport, we met up with the crew at Medicorps. They were marking spots off on the map and laying out the routes that we were going to take to drop off all the Starlinks. Outside of the airport, operations were underway. They had some heavy machinery coming in. It was crazy busy. I can't tell you how wonderful it was to see so many aviators together working for one thing, and that was to help people. Hey, Jonathan. I think we got two of the Starlinks, right?
You have 4.
Okay, so we have two of the big ones and 3 of the minis.
Yep, and then 2 beneath those 2 jets.
Okay.
You be safe and let me know if you need anything else.
All right, sounds good, man. We'll see you when we get back.
Alright, bye.
All right, bye. So we actually got like 2 of the larger Starlinks and I think 3 or 4 of the mini Starlinks. We're gonna get in the helicopter. We're flying over to like the fire stations in all the areas that were hit hard, and we're gonna get them communications, because for the last couple of days, they haven't been able to reach out to anybody if they have emergency. It's been really tough. So first order of operations, we've gotta get some communications out there.
Target evening airdrop 4 Tango Echo. We're looking for takeoff to outbound waypoint, please.
4 Tango Echo, departure from present position, risk proceed north and west.
Thanks, sir. At our own risk. 4 Tango Echo. Ready, guys?
Yep. Do it. So we're actually off to 3 different points over in Asheville, North Carolina, the heaviest hit points. We're going to check in with, the fire departments over there. We have these Starlink devices like that we didn't have even last year, right, for stuff like this. But we're going to land. We have a whole list that we're going to have them fill out if they have any immediate needs. We're also going to give them contact information so they can reach us directly at the base of operations if they have an emergency or something like that. The biggest problem all these people have right now, there's no communications. We're not even going to have cell service once we get a little bit closer. Actually, I think I just dropped my cell service now. So we're going to get in there, we're going to get them these Starlinks, we're going to get them communicating, and we're going to find out if there's any emergency needs or anything. If there are, we're going to get eyes on it right away.
Traffic, 12 o'clock. Same altitude, 1 mile.
I got him.
Got him?
Yep, that's it. $6 million helicopter right there used.
Oh, we should have got one of those and brought it. What the hell?
Here about 15 minutes. Maybe less. Of course, it's in the most mountainous area.
Yeah, right.
We have to find a really open spot to land. We're heavy. We have fuel.
Yeah.
So, the bigger the better. Even if it's next to a road, or even if it's a long highway, it doesn't. I'll do a highway, but I'm not doing no tight spots this time.
Yeah.
And it's okay if we don't touch down. I mean,
Okay.
we do what we can, but it's not a priority to touch down.
You can see how in the middle of these mountains, I mean, we're up. This is mountains. You can see down here all the little towns, little houses and stuff, and obviously you're gonna have some water runoff. And you can see where that water was ripping through there, tearing trees right out, and just really making a mess of things. Yeah, and the water, you can tell it even ran where there wasn't normal run. There's a mudslider underneath us. There's actually a trailer. There's a trailer that slid down that mudslide that is completely covered. Yeah, I guarantee those homes got washed right out. How you feeling power-wise?
66 would,
Yeah, right.
better. Alright, that tower's no factor.
Oh, Betsy. Oh, man. That felt good. You're definitely getting some mudslide action here. Poof. All these houses up in here. This is crazy. You can see some of the damage there on some of the houses. So I guess this is the fire department here, right?
I'm looking for it. I don't know where exactly it is.
Supposed to be somewhere around here. So I think one of the more difficult things is going to be the houses and stuff could seem fine, but you can't get to where you got to go. Back down in this area, that's pretty messed up back here. Yeah, that's where everything came in. I mean, look at that area there. There's cars under in the mud, washed down. There's all kinds of stuff washed down through, yeah, both sides. There's trailers, there's tractor trailers. Yeah, so there's parts of like a barn washed right in there.
Bridge has gone there.
Yeah, the whole bridge is going down.
There's
Down in here.
I can mark that on the map.
Yeah, if you follow like right here, I mean the whole road's gone down here. Like it's just gone. There's a big X down there. They painted a white X.
Really?
Yeah. Do we want to stop and check that out?
Yeah, we can see.
If you can get in there, it's down here.
Yeah, X is usually asking for something.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, the whole road's gone completely. The bridge is gone completely.
Where's the X?
Right
here.
there. So there's an X right down there.
I don't think we can get in there.
No.
Not in this machine.
Well, at least it's something we can mark.
Yeah.
Fly back over and see if anyone pops out.
Yeah, there was people standing there.
Were they waving their arms?
I didn't see them waving though.
You saw people there?
Yeah,
Just
there's
yeah.
definitely people there. Yeah, so you can probably pin the coordinates on Google.
Yeah, they look like they might need help.
Okay, I saved it on Google Maps as X marks the spot.
Nice.
Well, I didn't see the fire company.
I did not.
So
Okay, we can head out to the next spot.
the next one? Okay. I would say let's go to the other one so we burn some more fuel.
Okay.
To get a little less heavy, and then maybe we can come back. How many Starlinks do we have?
2.
Two.
No, 4. Well, 3
5.
small ones.
We have
Okay.
5, yeah.
Small ones, 2 big ones.
Alright. Yeah, let's do that first. I think that's a better game plan, personally.
I wonder how many of these places don't have any power. Probably all of them.
I would assume, yeah.
Good amount.
Get right down there. Road is gone. Yeah, it's completely gone. And it looks like there's some cars down here. There's a boat. All kinds of stuff came washing through. Yeah, there's fire and EMS down here.
Doing what?
Working on the bridge. Honestly, it's like really hard to look and say, all right, well, this place needs attention.
Yeah.
Without people like hopping up and down, or without somebody giving a specific, I need help.
Yeah,
It is kind of hard.
Yeah.
I think for us, what I go back to is if there's road access and people need help, they're going to get the help. They're going to send the people out,
Yeah.
but they're going to, find a neighbor or something. But of course, anywhere we stop, we're going to find needs.
All right, so now we're kind of going more towards Asheville, right?
Yeah.
So road completely destroyed, coming from the right, gone. It's pretty impressive. Like, it's not just like a chunk missing on the road. It's like
Gone.
here on the right, but worse. See how it's missing like half the road?
Yeah.
You can still drive on that. But again, nobody jumps ups and down, so I assume they're in the bathroom or they don't need help.
Yeah. Wow, this is a whole mudslide here. Look at all that mud.
Yeah.
But there's access from the highway here.
Firehouse is like right on this block.
All right, yeah, there's an R-44 that landed right down here below us.
You have him on the ground?
Yeah, he's on the ground.
This area got hit bad. You can see, those little house and the, wow, look what's right in front of us. Down there, whatever that was.
Yeah, that's destroyed.
Like a motel or I don't know what it was.
I don't think these people are cut off.
No, I'm not concerned about.
Do you don't think we have to land here?
Okay. Not personally.
So I think really at the end of the day, everything that we went by, you don't see anybody jumping around.
Nope.
You don't see any fire departments. I mean, like people standing out there, right? Well, this was a massive mudslide.
Oh yeah.
I would not want to be up on that mudslide working it because it's going to be unstable for a while.
I can't put into words how bad the damage was as we flew over Asheville. Roads and buildings, businesses, schools, fields, totally decimated, washed away. This was truly a disaster and will last in people's minds and affect people for years to come. I just can't imagine what it was like to be there as this was happening.
That whole area of town's totally washed out, total mudslide. Just hoping folks made it out okay. Yeah, that part is the part that needs to be shown right there. There's definitely ways in here.
Yeah.
So that's not an issue.
It's not blocked off.
Yeah.
So what other area did we need to look at?
That's coming up here. It says the firehouse is right over there.
Bunch of trees down there. The car got destroyed for that family. Oh.
Yeah.
And they were all like sitting outside. Oh my goodness. A tree fell in the house too.
Yeah.
Saw that? Devastating. I bet we can organize some churches to come out here door to door and bring stuff to people, offer to help around cutting trees and stuff.
We could land here. It looks like the firehouse is somewhere around there. I'm trying to find exactly where it is, but that's where I would land right there, and then it would be just a short walk from the pin location.
This should be down here.
Should be right below us.
Right below us,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it. Yeah,
All right.
those guys right there.
Alright, let's...
Yeah, they're looking at us right now, so.
Alright, let's...
What about the soccer field right there, right next to them? Can you do that?
Alright, we got that pole right there we have to watch out for. We got power lines there, so we might be able to make our approach here. Let's try it.
And you got good runway on the way out.
Yep, let's try it. Clear, I got that tower there. Above the power lines, clear.
Yep.
Watching for me.
Yep, you're clear.
Clear on the right.
Roger.
All right, let's go grab a Starlink. We'll drop it off there at the firehouse, and we'll go check out the next one. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we need a turbine. That's it. I'm calling it. Turbine time.
Even getting out of here will be fun.
So this road, somewhere along here, I think is where the slide came from. So right in here is where I need y'all to fly and look and see if there's any residents. You should see a Dodge brush truck and have a B9 on top of it.
Okay.
It's red with a silver box on it. They are hiking in, try to get to that one house, those 4 houses, and
Okay.
see what's going on there.
So we can.
Circle around. And
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, we can.
People coming out and stuff, then we'll know.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I'll call them on the radio and tell them there's going to be a black helicopter coming your way.
Okay. So what's the best way that we can communicate with you on the ground? I mean, if you have a little cell service, I have cell service right now.
You guys receive a Starlink for communication?
I heard that is going to come.
Okay, well,
I don't know when it's going to be.
Yeah. So right here it is.
I'm ignorant when it comes to this kind of
That
stuff.
makes 2 of us. I just know they're really cool. We can get service.
Is it like a hotspot? We can get
Yeah.
a bigger one.
It's internet, satellite internet.
You give it to a guy that's semi-techie. The instructions are inside. It's pretty easy.
Yeah,
to set
Are
up.
you techie?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So basically, this works like a hotspot.
It does.
Yeah.
Something we didn't even think about until we were really deep into these missions is how this was the first time that all these first responders were dealing with something of this magnitude. It was a lot for them, and I have to tell you, I was so impressed with all of them. They were great. They were working so hard, even though they were so worn out.
So we're at 1 hour and 43 when we shut down, so let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So we have about 25 minutes of roaming, 30 minutes of roaming before we gotta head back, so we
Yeah.
can go into reserves. Clear left. Clear right. Coming up. Got that pole, power lines to our right. Got that pole to the left.
Yep. Good job.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, so when we were on the ground, the fire chief had just said he sent out a couple guys because there was a mudslide coming towards 4 or 5 houses right over this ridge. There's no road access, so they would have had to hike up to it. So we're gonna fly over, we're gonna take a look at it, we're gonna get some pictures, probably some video of it, and see what's going on and report back to them.
It's that way.
Okay.
It's, yeah, I think it's right up behind those apartments, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Like below us right now?
Nope. Over the ridge.
Over the ridge.
Over the ridge, about 30 seconds out, at least.
Okay.
No, actually, just right over the ridge,
Yeah, it's right over the ridge.
based on what I see on the map. So this might be the houses that are cut off, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they were talking about this slide right here. So I'm gonna just get a couple different videos that we can turn into pictures that should...
Back there, Andres?
What's
Right,
that?
Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it right there. I believe so.
Yeah, right up on that hillside, I think. And up top there, too.
I don't see people coming out yet. There is
There's one guy right here. But he's not waving or anything.
making one more turn. Keep going to the right and make one more turn. There is road access here, so I don't think it's here. I mean,
I don't know if we're at the right spot. Not up here, is it? These ones?
Yeah, right there's a mudslide. Right there. Going down through here.
but do you see houses cut off? I mean, I see a car going up the hill over there.
Yeah. I don't know. He was the one guy on the ground was showing me pictures of stone, a lot of stones coming out. You know, the two spots looked like a lot of stones were running down the mountain.
Oh, I didn't see the picture.
Maybe we check on this side?
We can.
Yeah, it would be closer to the mountain, see it like along the edge of the mountain, because he talked about like 4 or 5 houses, so it would be the last 4 or 5 going up the road on one of these roads.
The only one that's a slide is this down here, this right here, and then right up here, and it's coming down to these houses here.
And what about if we keep going straight forward here? Now everything's accessible here, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
My thought might be too to circle around this mountain and split the two and then come out in between and see what that looks like, because he said something about Billy Graham's retreat or something was up here.
this is a good view from here. Like, I feel like I have a better perspective. I bet.
One tree's fallen almost on that house.
I think it's those, but they didn't look too bad.
It's literally right down there.
After getting those photos over to the fire chief, we had to head out on our next mission. We had lots of Starlinks to drop off and a number of other things we had to look at and report back to home base.
I don't see any wires. I'm going to come this way. I don't see any wires on the approach. I see some on the road back end, like you were saying.
That looks like a really good approach right there.
No towers up here. I'm going to do one more circle just to double check. Looks flat. Might get a little muddy, but that's okay. Alright, let's make our approach in. And then after this, we'll have to head back for fuel.
Yep.
It's this field right here, right?
Yeah, it's this one right here.
Alright, wires are that way, so we're good there. Gonna go to the right. A little bit to the left. Make it a little bumpy here.
Swampy over here.
You think it's swampy right there?
I do.
It looks better over here.
Alright. I don't like that tilt. Let's see.
How much tilt is there?
It's gonna be tail heavy. I'll just pick it up and move it just a little bit, try another area.
There is a drier spot over past the wet spot over there. You can see where the rocks are.
They're walking up.
We're all excited.
All right, let's get out and see what we can do.
All right, so we got down to the second fire station. We're gonna go check everything out and see what they need. Right after landing, we were met by Tom Kelly. He's the fire chief in the area, and we were so glad to meet him because Tom had so much information that was pertinent to the rest of our rescues.
We've got mutual aid departments all across the state here. We had a swiftwater rescue team from Chicago,
Okay.
and Task Force 1 urban search and rescue team from Chicago. We had them for 3 days. So if you'll drive around or fly around, drive around in your magnificent flying machine, you'll see areas like a car on its side. You'll see an orange X, and you'll see some. If you can see it with binoculars, there's a number of stuff that indicates those were searched, and those were done by the search and rescue teams.
Okay.
So we had them attached for 3 days here.
Okay. Kind of like running through what you guys are going through and understanding, because we'll take this back to where we're headquartered at with like tons of people and say, hey, you know, we talked to Tom Kelly, he's the fire chief. This, you know, this is what's happening and this is his needs. You know, this is their needs. But you take greatest need is you're short on volunteers, tired people.
We're just getting relief crews in.
How about any meds, medicines, anything like that?
Between my logistics officer for EMS and myself, you have 2 Marines that are too crazy about having stuff ready to go. This disaster was something that I planned 2 years ago.
I love that.
and
Good job.
we
That's
keep
awesome.
our supplies. I still manage my budget, but I still keep the adequate supplies. She can't be here. She's stuck in Broad River, cut off from the rest of the world.
Okay.
And so the chief from there said, look, we can try to get her there. I said, no, keep her there. She's your medic to
Okay.
help you with your community.
From the basically 3,000 people that would be left, is there any concerns to, like, you know, put anybody down as like a high alert type thing, or like pay attention to this? No?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
Other than folks with our oxygen generators are running out because their batteries are dying, they don't have generators, things like that.
So I'd say generators, question mark.
Yeah.
O2.
Fuel, access
Fuel.
to fuel.
Actually, yeah, so it was brought in today. We had
Okay.
a tanker come in. City of Asheville has been awesome.
Okay.
They have let us go to their pumps, and of course they're documenting it for reasons, but they're letting us go out there to top off our vehicles.
Okay.
We've also been getting our jerry cans filled up so that our UTV can operate off of it. The City of Asheville has been awesome about it. They're running that pump 24/7.
Wow.
All right. So landing zone, we know where there's one that works as long as we don't sink too much. We'll find out in a little bit. Do you have complete road access here, or are you cut off?
We now have access to get out.
Okay.
There was a road called, I've been in this district forever. I'm tired. I've been here since Wednesday.
Hey, take your time.
Anyway, down on the lower end of our district, they finally cleared it. So now we can get our big trucks out, because I've told them no big trucks on this road because it's collapsed.
Yeah.
It's buckled.
Are there communities that lost road access that are still isolated deeper in that you know about?
That way to between Black Mountain and Henderson County.
What's the name of the fire department there, or the place?
Broad River, Girton, Garin Creek, Bat Cave.
And these are all fire departments?
Yeah.
So it'd be Broad River.
Yeah. Brent Hayner's the chief there. He's working his ass off. That's Station 22. Station 23 is Garin Creek. Then, of course, Black Mountain. Then Swannanoa, which is the next district over
Now
from us.
that's a little tough there. How do you spell that
Oh,
one?
come on now. All right. Here we go. Spelling bee.
Okay.
It's Station 6. And Anthony Penland is the chief there. And he has got areas of his district that are completely cut off.
All right. Well, guess what? We know where to go.
Yeah.
When we get back to home base, it's going to get dark and we can't fly
Yeah.
dark. So we'll map all these out, and we'll also talk to the teams and see if anybody stopped at them, right?
Yes.
And make a first thing in the morning is going to be runs to these places.
Yeah. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've been
supposed to
like
go on
a
home.
wealth of information.
you
What I'm
say
going to
that
do, we'll take this back, get with the crew back there, and I guess see what's what here, and be in touch.
So how did y'all
Done a
find
hell of
out
a
about
job.
us in the middle of freaking
We
Western
were
North
actually
Carolina?
We were out at what is it again?
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Yeah,
Chief Carter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vincent, cool guy.
Yep. He
Yeah.
said come out here and harass you. I
Yeah.
don't know what he was talking about. So I'm here with the chief, and he told me something that I kind of had a feeling, being out here in Carolina, up here in the mountains, about like the way that really things are coming through and how people are coming through.
We have from our very rural part of our district all the way to the most suburban type part of it, where everybody's coming together. They're checking on each other. The ones that have stayed are fixing potluck dinners together. Over here, they're getting their tractors out there and rebuilding roads, rebuilding bridges, all those kind of things that you would have to wait to go through the red tape part of it.
Yeah. So if you guys can't tell, so my man here, he's a little tired. He hasn't slept in like 2 days, and he's
Feels
been
like
out
it.
here. Former Marine, so he's been prepared, but there needs, there's just so many needs out here. But I love hearing that everybody's coming together, everybody's working hard.
They are.
Community, no matter where you're at in the community, they're helping. So I want you guys to know, what the community here is doing, and they need any help that you guys can get. So we just got done talking to Tom, the fire chief at the stop, where we, made sure he had a Starlink and backup with whatever he needed, and we got a lot of information from him. But there's a man who's battling cancer. And he's out here working his butt off, no sleep, keeping his guys together. That's awesome. After a long day of doing missions, it was time for us to get back. We had to get some rest so we could get out here again tomorrow and keep doing these missions. Vince and I got up this morning. We got over to the airport where we're working from, and we got an assignment. We're gonna go with some drone pilots and some teams that are gonna be boots on the ground. The area that we're going into is the it's like a higher fatality area, so but they need all the help they can get here, and not sure what we're gonna run into today, and I'm not sure what all I'm gonna capture, because I'm probably not gonna capture much. So but yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay, there's a big river down here. I'm flying over the river, so that'll be a good landmark for you.
All right, sounds good. We'll see you in a bit.
Good job.
Thanks, sir. Now we have to find them. Job's not over yet.
Wow. Huge mudslides. Houses slid down off the hill. Holy crap, all the way across here. Wow. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is the really bad area of where it's just a flood, you know what I mean, came through.
Yeah.
The road's just gone. If we follow this, we'll end up where he was, at least where he was, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you in sight for airdrop 4 Tango Echo.
I see you. I'll pass to my right.
All right, roger that.
Turn around and follow me. I'm looking for this church. Maybe if I find the waterway I'm looking for, I'll go there and follow me there. If there's no action, I won't land, and we'll go over to where I drop the boys off, and I'll show you the landing spot.
All right, roger that. We're turning now. We'll come behind you. We did see a church if you keep following the river, but well, I'm not 100% sure it was a church.
It breaks off to the right.
It breaks off to the right when you come up here in a couple miles. We're not sure if that's what you're looking for.
Well, the way they described it, there's a waterway that'll go off to the right, and a bridge washed out, and the church is up there by the bridge, and the fire department is actually working out of the church because they lost their fire department. So I'm looking for that. It'll be off to our right here somewhere.
That'd be a good place to get a Starlink.
I can see it when I flew down, so I'm going to look a little better right now.
All right, yeah, we'll keep eyes out on 2. And we have Starlinks too if you don't have them.
No, I don't have that. Huh.
It's pretty cool. We're following a 505 in the mountain ridges.
Okay, here is the creek I was looking for. I'm going to the right.
Roger that.
Okay, there's the washout bridge I was told about, and we're to follow what the real road looks like, and the church should be up in here. There's the church, there's the cars, and there's the power line.
Yeah.
Yep, we got them. Are you going to land, or what do you think?
I'm going to try to land. These people probably have some evacuees, I would think. They're so isolated.
Yeah, I agree. I'll let you go down first, and I'll come in behind you on the rocks. So I'm just going to stay above you. I'll let you land, and then I'll make my approach.
All right, I'll try to make room for you.
All right, no worries. All right, so this is one of those approaches where we'll look for power lines, but also when we come in to land, I'll have you look on your side to make sure we don't land on a big-ass rock. Like, it's okay if it's rocky, but I'm talking about like a big rock. That's going to make us roll over.
Traffic, 1 o'clock, low, 0 miles.
You have that pole in front of you and a wire on the top. Not sure if you see that.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks.
Damn. Cowboy there.
You want me to try to get in behind you once your blade's up?
Why don't you hover there, and let me get somebody's attention, see if there's any needs here before you go to that trouble.
Okay, or I could set it on the rocks here right below me and wait for that as well.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, let them know we do have a Starlink.
All right, and do let them know that we have a Starlink as well if they need it. We have 2 minis and 1 big one, but only if they need it.
I'll roger that. I've got a set on too.
All right, I'm going to make my approach into these rocks, so just let me know. I'll stay running.
One of the things we were able to do on some of these missions was actually touch base with the people at the houses, make sure they were okay, especially in these remote areas.
All right, I'm going to actually get out go knock on the door real quick. I'll be off.
Okay. Try to find the flattest spot without any...
That's rough. I'd say the flattest is going to be right over here.
Alright, as I'm coming down, just check your skid.
I'm watching the skid.
Okay.
You are good here. As long as you stay a little bit to the right. Good?
Nope, I'm on the rock right there. But I'm okay, I'll just stay
Yeah, the
like this.
doors are locked and nobody around. Jeep just served by a minute ago. You think, well, there's somebody in front of me there.
Yeah, I would check with them just while we're here, and there's also 2 people that I passed on my approach.
We can could go up and knock on the doors of the houses here.
We could also shut down and knock on all these houses around here if you think that makes sense.
You know what? Let me run up to that house where there's actually a person, and that's probably the best plan. We'll see. They should know something.
Okay, sounds good. We'll wait here.
Okay, they're all good here. If you want, we're not very far from where I dropped those boys off.
Yeah, we can go do that. That's fine.
I'll fly back to the river and we'll hang a right.
Alright, I'll let you depart first. I'll come behind you. Alright, my skid's clear. There's nothing on top of the skid?
Nothing on top of this one. There's a little rock below about this far away.
Okay. I'm just going to come into a hover.
There you go.
I'm just going to come into a hover because I was sitting on a skid or a big rock there.
Okay.
Hey, you guys got anything around this area? We're about 2 miles north of you, looking around, seeing what we can find.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Stopped at a really devastated area, but everybody's good. So if you hear something, I've got an empty helicopter. I don't want to fly back.
Roger that. We'll let you know what we find.
Alright, well, at least we checked on them. Alright.
Yeah.
The guys you dropped off are going to be on this road?
Yeah, they should be here, right in here somewhere. They were working with the emergency people, and they asked them to drown the river for bodies.
Okay. Man, that's horrible.
Okay, there they are right there. Just on my right. See that white vehicle?
Yes, yep, I see them. Alright, we're looking for drones, we're looking for people, and we have you in sight.
Yeah, they're back there somewhere where those people were. It looked like 2 of the boys were there.
Alright, yeah, I think I saw one, but yeah, traffic above us, and then we're still looking for the anything in the river and for drones.
Okay, boys, I'm going to head back. I'm coming back here at 3 to pick them up.
Okay, sounds good.
So it's time to head back to headquarters. We need more Starlinks and more fuel, and there was a TFR coming in, which we definitely didn't want to be in the no-fly zone for. So even if we're out rescuing people, we end up running into airplanes that need rescue as well.
No. No.
Come on.
No.
It is only a 140.
I'm broke.
Yeah, right. So there's a presidential TFR over the area we are operating in for like the next hour and a half. So we are stopping over at an airport, Avery County, I think it is. Morrison Airport, which of course I love. We're stopping out to see what's going on because Jars is out here and a buddy of ours from Chester County, Josh, is here operating. So we're gonna go say hi and see what's going on, see if we can help out, especially while this TFR is going on.
Not Ralph? No, he flew out yesterday.
Ah, no way. Oh, we were coming to see him. While we're waiting for the TFR to lift, we got to check out JAR's operation over at this airport. If you guys don't know anything about JAR's, look them up. They're an awesome bunch of people that do a lot for aviation and a lot for people. I mean, they had these huge airplanes coming in and dropping things off. The crew, they would just go into action, sorting everything, getting it ready, loading it up in helicopters and airplanes. They were on a mission and did a great job. It was really amazing to see. Once the TFR was lifted, we were right back into that zone on another mission.
go on my right side if you can.
Yep, I got you. It looks like the wind's coming out of the north, is what that flag's showing, if I'm correct.
It might be from my downwash, but it's light either way. You'll be all right.
All right, sounds good. We're making our approach now. We'll stay a little from you. We'll be on your right.
Copy.
All right, I got wires there. I'm gonna come over those trees.
Okay.
Nothing else that we have to look for. Alright, I got the wire on the right. Check in the trees, check in the middle. I got the wire there. The wire's down there, so we're okay.
Yeah, you just got that one tree in front of you.
Roger that. Alright, wire's down over here.
Yep.
Anything beneath me?
No, you look good. Move forward a millimeter. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
Oh, that's a slope.
Oh,
That went down deep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all muddy over here. Alright, I'll go behind you. Yeah, it's like coming down on me every time I put the right skid in. Over here looks a little bit.
yeah, you're good there. I'll just go up. No stress.
Alright, thanks. Good behind me.
You're good.
All right, I'm coming up.
Alright,
I'll try to make it quick.
take your time.
Bam. Wish you could do that, huh?
I could do it by myself.
There it is. There you go.
I'll ask him if he needs anything mobile.
I'll just keep the engine running.
Okay.
Tango Echo, are you up?
Affirmative, we're up.
All right, we're coming in, we're just over top of you. We're coming in probably about the same area. Are you guys getting ready to go?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my buddy to write down all the information. If you could try to land behind me, only because I'm going to use the space to my right to try to back into and then get into ETO with the where the wind's coming from.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, we may just go to the next field over to your left. So anyway, we're just coming in behind you, but we should be no factor.
All right, roger that. Be safe.
You too.
Just so you know, that house to your right, you have a loose dog. He's not coming towards you, but just keep an eye out when you set down.
Awesome, thank you.
So they said we should go to Claremont. They said they don't think that there's anybody getting out of there.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go try to find Claremont.
So once we landed down here at Pensacola, the chief here, he had said that there's 2 fire departments that are, kind of right over the mountainside here that have no contact whatsoever. So we're going to try to get over there if we can with the fuel we have left and safely and everything else, and see if we can drop off, one of these Starlinks. Man, they've really, really shining. Just being able to help these people communicate, because we don't even know what everybody needs.
All right, my friend, you ready?
Yep.
Coming up.
There we go.
We hit the full throttle light on that one too. We
Yeah.
really need a turbine. This is like an ideal mission for a turbine. Here's a fire department.
Wonder which one it is.
We can take a look. They have a helipad,
Huh.
but I don't have enough power to get in and out of there.
Yeah.
This is Kill Devil 277-860 helicopter inbound for rescue in that vicinity. Any other traffic, please advise.
Wow.
Tango Echo, you up?
Affirmative.
Hey, buddy, we got you inside. We'll be landing at the fire department. I'm not sure if you are or not, but there's a fire department about 1 mile off your left. We'll be headed that way.
All right, I have you in sight. White helicopter.
Yes, sir.
Do you have Starlinks, or you need a Starlink?
Yeah, we don't have Starlink.
Alright, if you want, we can wait until you land. You can ask them if they need a Starlink, and then we can land as well, if they need one, and give them one.
Roger that.
I'll come in behind you, but I have you in sight the entire time. I'll maintain visual separation. Alright, we're good here. I got the lines to my left.
That's not good.
You better move, because I'm not moving.
Watch, there's something sticking up right there, a little light.
In sight, thank you. Anything to the left, or just that other light right there?
Good. Good job, brother.
Thanks, sir.
Good freaking job. Let's get another one of these things out so they got communications. All right, so that's like, I don't even know how many stops that was today, but you know, we got a guy over here delivering some goods and stuff with a turbine helicopter, which we really need. But we were able to drop off a Starlink, so these folks are going to be able to, instead of just hoping and waiting for someone to come, they can actually communicate and let people know what their needs are and if they have any emergencies. So, good stuff.
Good stuff.
I'm tired.
I'm Vince. Too tired. Stupid.
All right, let's get back to Hickory and check in with the team and see what's going on. You know, the thing too, everybody that we've come across, you know, I know there was a little bit of an issue early on with maybe somebody getting a little bit extra excited with a helicopter that landed a few days ago, and it's been all over the internet, but I got to tell you, you know, all the first responders and everybody have been like really, really cool and just really gracious and thankful and everything else. So it's sad to see everything when you see what's going on, and you know, you have to do what we had to do earlier today, you know, and you know, spot you know, people down the river and stuff. But yeah, it's been an adventure. I mean, these people, although this has happened, they have a smile on their face. They're resilient, and you know, the whole community's really digging in. So.
Transitioning to the southeast. Cal Victor Terror, departure from the old runway. We'll be trying to rescue and calm altitude. Hickory Tower, Mooney 400 Mike, ready to depart on 24. Number 400 Mike, fly runway heading.
All right, so we're back. We're tired. We're gonna go check with the team, see what else is going on. We may run another mission, or we may not. We'll have to see.
Guys, look, thank you so much for coming along with us. This was our first rescue mission, and I can't tell you how much it's affected me, how much it's affected the whole crew here. Corey behind the camera, Joe, who's out picking up an airplane fuselage right now. It touched a lot of us, and all these volunteers down there, they need to be in the spotlight. They're the heroes. It's been a heck of a week. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are the biggest part of this. You make it possible. We wouldn't be here without you. Thank you so much. Take care.